while I'm over here. Your first time going into a fight with 2 belts sitting in front of you like this. This is everything you dreamed of, right? So how good does it make you feel?
It's make me smile when I see 2 belts here. Yesterday, we walked to the face-to-face. They just give me 1 belt. I'm a little bit upset now and good.
Speaking of the face-off yesterday, Ian was in here earlier and he said he felt nervous energy from you in the face-off and that you didn't want to be there. What did you make of that? What do you make of those comments from him?
Right. Good morning, folks. How are we? Before we start, I just want to make one thing abundantly clear. I've got the biggest fight of my life this weekend. I am absolutely, completely fucking focused on the fight. So let's stick to the professional stuff. Yeah? Stick to the fighting. Let's talk about the fighting. Let's talk about Islam. Let's talk about the fight. Nothing else.
Maybe both. I mean, because I think they all want to bully DC because DC used to bully them.
Oh, you see, DC will tell me it's because he's too nice, but you're telling me this is all like come up.
No, he always was messing with them, and they in turn used to gang up on him. It was okay. DC against the whole Dagestan group. It was never DC, and maybe he had Sean Bunch with him on his side, but usually it was all DC by himself, and those guys will all jump up on him.
The moment has finally arrived. Ian Machado Garry and Islam Makhachev are set for a massive showdown, and their face-off alone shows how intense this fight is going to be. On one side stands Islam Makhachev, the dominant 2-division champion known for his elite wrestling, dangerous grappling, powerful submissions, and increasingly polished strike.
My thoughts about Makhachev versus Garry. Now, Makhachev, he submitted Charles Oliveira. It was after he dropped him with the right hook, so Charles was still dazed, but come on, guys, that's crazy stuff, right? Then the left high kick against Volkanovski. This is what Krokop used to do, kicking over the defense, and not with a question mark kick. I'm not talking about that. Like the great and now unfortunately late, my friend Saxon Janjira used to do. He was really good with that. He passed away last week on the 2nd of August. My condolences to the family and close friends, of course.
On the other side is Ian Garry, the tall, confident, and technically sharp striker who believes his movement, reach, timing, and evolving wrestling can shock the world. As the 2 fighters stand face to face, the tension is obvious. One man wants to prove that nobody can stop his dominance, while the other wants to create the biggest upset of his career.
Ian Garry and Islam Makhachev. Interesting fight. I think this is going to be a tough fight for Islam, obviously for both of them. Islam will be the favourite, but I think a lot of people are counting Ian Garry out, which is definitely fair. But I think let's break down why I feel he may have problems for Islam. Then I'll give my pick towards the end of it. So Ian Garry, a very long fighter. We know he's very good with his distance, doesn't mind fighting.
Boxer outbox Islam Makhachev. Can a striker beat him at his own game? Can a kicker match his kicking? And if the fight goes to the ground, can a wrestler actually out-wrestle him? These are the questions that have followed Islam throughout his career. The answer is what makes him so dangerous. Islam has developed into one of the most complete fighters in MMA.
Okay, so I think his quality of work, his quality of opponents really highlight just how good he is.
Islam's strength of schedule in the UFC is often praised, but I would say you look at that run of fights that Khabib had towards the title and the defenses that came after it, and I would argue it's just as good though. Like, I mean, Edson Barbosa, Rafael Dos Anjos, those guys are legends.
But no wrestling defense really. And I think Dos Anjos was on the tail end of his strongest period when they fought, okay?
He can strike, kick, wrestle, grapple, submit, and control a fight wherever he wants. Before facing Islam, fighters often make bold predictions. They say they are going to knock him out, stop his wrestling, or prevent him from taking control. But once the fight begins, those plans often disappear. Islam doesn't rush. He remains calm, patient.
If I can change anything in my life, I definitely don't want. I'm 28 years of age. I still remember the wooden spoon being smacked across my hands. I remember turning to my dad and going, it doesn't hurt anymore.
What a savage. What a psycho. It doesn't hurt anymore? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm used to it.
Oh, because he's used to it.
and methodical. He applies pressure little by little until his opponent eventually finds himself exactly where Islam wants him. What makes his takedown so dominant is not just his wrestling technique, it is the combination of timing, patience, strength, positioning, and intelligence. Islam can attack a single leg, switch to another takedown, push his opponent toward the fence, or
all right, this is rather interesting. So Ian Garry sits down for, they call this a scrum. I gotta tell you, like in the world of PR, I really don't know what weirdo created that name, but live with it. It's not a press conference. Press conference is where multiple people come, the press asks questions. A scrum is more identified when there's one guy with the press. So this is a scrum. It's just Ian Garry. I feel like I have to explain that because that's such a strange word.
change levels when they least expect it. He doesn't need to force everything immediately, he keeps working until he gets the position he wants. Once Islam gets an opponent to the ground, the situation becomes even more difficult. His control is extremely strong, and his ability to maintain pressure while looking for submissions has become one of his biggest.
And this answer is one word. And I'm not joking when I say this one word. The one word, the one answer to defeating Ian Garry, the one answer to putting Ian Garry 6 feet under, the one answer for Islam Makhachev to ragdoll Ian Garry and do whatever he wants to him, the one answer for Islam to get on Ian Garry, get chest to chest, get skin to skin, get body to body, get lips to body parts, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. That one word is Taekwondo.
Weapons. Fighters who have trained with him often talk about the unusual strength in his grip and arms. His grappling is not simply about holding someone down. He constantly improves his position and forces his opponent to defend multiple threats. That is why many people describe Islam as more than just an elite wrestler. There are good fighters, there are champions, and there are
good setup of like pushing his head down, almost falling off the back a couple times. Didn't get pulled into that scrambling fest. He's good, man. He's talented. He's got it all. His striking's good. His grappling's good. Even he's the one who initiated the wrestling, and he's confident. I'm excited to see what they do with him next. I thought the Benoit Saint-Denis fight would be good. People are asking for the Max Holloway fight. I don't know if Max will accept it, right? Because his name, I don't think his name's...
There are athletes who reach a level where they seem to have an answer for almost everything. Islam has reached that level. His record against elite competition has only strengthened his reputation. He submitted Charles Oliveira when Oliveira was the reigning lightweight champion and defeated Alexander Volkanovski twice. Volkanovski was considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world at the time, making those victories even more impressive. Islam's success also continued after moving up to welterweight. Many people wondered whether fighting naturally bigger opponents would expose weaknesses in his game. Instead, he showed that his technique, timing, and fight IQ could translate to the heavier division, and Islam is no longer simply a wrestler. His striking has improved tremendously. He is comfortable at distance, can counter opponents coming forward, and has developed dangerous kicks. When fighters commit too heavily, he can punish them with punches or immediately change levels for a takedown. That complete skill set makes his matchup with Ian Machado Garry especially fascinating. Ian is a completely different kind of opponent. He is tall, long, athletic, and extremely comfortable fighting from range. His movement allows him to frustrate opponents, while his timing and accuracy make him dangerous whenever he gets enough space to work. Ian has also shown that he is willing to think deeply about the mental side of fighting. Instead of assuming everything will go according to plan, he prepares himself for difficult situations. He thinks about what could happen if he gets hurt, taken down, or forced into an uncomfortable position. His goal is to be mentally prepared for adversity before it happens. That mindset could be important against Islam because very few fighters can execute their original game plan perfectly once Islam starts applying pressure. Islam, however, doesn't seem concerned by the confidence coming from Ian's side. His mentality is straightforward. He believes nobody is training harder than him. He feels physically prepared, mentally prepared, and capable of fighting anyone. Discipline has always been a major part of Islam's philosophy. According to him, everyone has access to coaches, gyms, training partners, and good facilities. The difference is what a fighter does every day. Proper sleep, arriving on time, focusing during training, following instructions, and staying disciplined are all